With us, Sunny, I just wanted to start with asking you, sir, that is it game over for Sri Lanka?
I think so. I don't think they'll be able to recover enough. They might be able to avoid the innings defeat if they bat well, if they have a couple of good partnerships. But I don't think they'll be able to save the game. Only chance if the weather comes to their rescue. But otherwise, I think India will be winning this test match with plenty of time to spare.
And we did some research about the weather, and what we can tell you is that the rain tomorrow morning, even if it comes, is probably going to come before the start of play, and so the play will only get delayed a little bit, if at all. So that seems like it. Would you go ahead and actually say that 3 days and it's over?
I hope it finishes tomorrow.
Okay.
But okay. Sangakkara is there. If he plays, an innings of a lifetime, like they say, then it could be that it might be stretched on the fourth day.
All right, Virat Kohli with the masterstroke, opening the bowling with Ashwin, Amit Mishra and Harbhajan.
Absolutely, top class thinking.
Was that not expected?
Well, I thought the way Ashwin had bowled, this would be what he would try. That maybe Ishant with one end and Ashwin from the other end. But with only 4 overs to bowl, I think he went with the spinners because the ball, in case it didn't work, the ball would still be hard and new for the new ball bowlers tomorrow. So I think it's a tremendous move. Yesterday he might have missed a trick, but that is the beauty of Virat Kohli because he keeps learning all the time.
Virat Kohli has 4 centuries in his 4 tests as captain. The other 2 people who have done that are Alistair Cook from England and of course the man standing in front of me right now. It is something remarkable, the fact that he takes to captaincy the way he does.
Absolutely. I think, he was born to lead with the fact that he's led the under-19 teams. Even when he was a player, you could see that he was looking to learn from the others. And I think that's a big plus about Virat Kohli, is that he's learning. He'll make mistakes. All of us make mistakes. But I think there is so much, optimism with him becoming the captain that, sometimes that scares you. It scares you because there's so much of expectations from this young man. It is sometimes scary, but I think he'll be up to it.
But with that 4 test centuries as captain, in 4 test matches as captain, do you still think he should be batting at number 3?
I still believe at number 3. But why should we lose the second wicket early? Because we are having a problem with the number 3.
But then why isn't he batting? Why do you think he's not batting?
I don't know why. That is for him to answer why he's batting at 4. But I believe that the best batsman should be batting at 3, and I think he's the best batsman in the team.
All right, talking about Dhawan, he had a great innings to an extent, but the fact is that he got 3 chances, 2 drop catches, 1 LBW if he shot. So would you rate this Dhawan century as high as probably the other ones, or this is just
a century is a century. You as a batsman, you get one chance often. This time he's got a couple of chances, and that's the important thing. When you get those chances, you make the most of it, and that's what he did. He went on from 100 to 134 because at the end of the day, these extra runs are going to make a difference between maybe India batting in the second innings or batting for not too many, to chase not too many.
All right. Virat Kohli's century, I've never seen a subdued celebration of his. That was something interesting, right?
Well, again, maturity. Maturity, that's what I'm saying. And I mean, this is the best part. Okay, when you're young, you get a bit excited, your first couple of hundreds, you're pumping the air, thumping the chairs, kissing the badge, everything. But as you get older, you get a little bit mature. Also, I think it's a very smart thing because, this weather is quite sapping. So you don't want any extravagant, running around thing, because that's actually going to take a bit of energy off you.
A word on Saha. The umpire obviously got it wrong in his decision. In Kohli's decision was also a bit iffy, but he really applied himself differently from the way he got out in Australia.
Yes, I think he had this opportunity. He recognized this as an opportunity to do something because the pitch was playing a little bit easier. The Sri Lankan bowlers, apart from Kaushal, were not getting the ball to deviate or turn, and he applied himself, got a half century. And again, all those extra runs matter.